Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, get the game on screen. Hello. God, it's cold. It's really cold. Wow, we got our coffee right here in our travel mug. Mm. Alright, so last time we were playing, we did a bunch of side quests, but we still got a few big things to do, and this first hour or so is going to be a lot of talky talk. So I need to do the crew conversations first, and then go up to the Citadel. Pretty dull, I know, but it is what it is. Do what we can. I think we got here. We still got our. Anyway, here's the current build. Level 28. Don't mind that Shepherd has disappeared. There we go. Level 28. We're almost level 29. Here's the current build. We've got, making our way to master. I mean, to be fair, master AI hacking isn't too important as long as we get, because we don't get any more cooldown. We get the last bit of cooldown at 11 here, so might stop there. Who knows? Don't have any damage reduction, which is probably a bad thing, but we're playing on hardcore rather than insanity, so we might be able to get away with it. Finished last session with the first aid specialization, which means we can skip Spectre training completely. Barrier is our bonus power, but I don't really see myself using that at any point because it's biotics and I'm an engineer. Like I don't think the the legendary edition fixed this. I guess maybe if someone wanted to correct me in the chat or on YouTube at a later time. Like I don't know if like say I was an engineer and I picked a biotic ability as a bonus power. Like I don't know. I don't think I'd get a biotic amp given to me, which is a shame. Then I would have just picked singularity as my bonus power. Would skip the get rid of the would skip Liara entirely. Wouldn't even need her if I could put on singularity. I could chain really quickly.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce, This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. God. Well, we're in 2022. I best not say something like that.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time
Hello, pal. Hope you're having a good evening. How was work?
Hey, you're right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to discover a beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
All right, there we are. Yeah, I pretty much didn't do any work at all last night. I was just, well, to be fair, I was literally doing fuck all. Like less than usual, less work than usual. I mean, I probably could have done some work if I actually could be bothered to look. Could be bothered to look for it, but I don't know. I just weren't feeling it. everything seemed kind of calm last night, especially because I think first few hours of the shift, people were just watching the football match, so it kind of just nobody really people's like didn't really pick up after that, you know. How was the CEO visit? I heard it went well, but was Regis happy? Oh god, she is shiny and greasy.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects. Little things like brain cancer.
Little things like
The
brain
other 10
cancer.
show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on jump 0. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Hey Prince, I'm doing just well. Just well. How are things with you? How's your week been? Oh, how's your weekend going so far? I finished work this morning, slept all day, woke up about a couple hours ago. So now we're playing Mass Effect 3. I didn't Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect. I didn't announce my weekly schedule because I'm still getting my feet settled here. Not too sure. I think I might announce what the weekly schedule is after the stream. I might stream another day this week, and then I know fourth night we should hopefully be playing Divinity 2. I know I said that last week, but never got round to it. You guys bought anything in the sales yet? You're a bit tired, yeah. That's fine. You know, like don't force yourself to stay awake. You know, if you need sleep, go do it. I always sleep whenever I need it. Like if I'm not working or if I don't have anything planned, I just say fuck it, and take a nap. You know, no need to force yourself to stay awake. It's like, oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Oh, in your case 9 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock. You know, it's too early to go to bed. I thought that. Just sleep. Sleep. It's the weekend. Relax.
Jump 0 is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Canatix kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with, but we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
He's a simp.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Canatix did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course, but I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. Yeah, she does look a bit greasy. Hey, trooper. The break. Okay, so like the 12 off that we had, or 11 in my case, 9 in hers. It was an okay break, but obviously, bulk of that was involved me, packing, moving, unpacking, cleaning, that stuff. So it was basically work. But no, we've been settling fine, I reckon. She'd sleep in the other room at the moment. God, if you watched, honestly, like, if I, like, a face like this, it's like, this is like, I know there's like, there's a special someone for everybody, but seriously, if you were watching, pornography, and then the camera just panned up and you saw this face, like, it just, ew, It's so far so good. I mean, we moved in like about, what, 2 weeks ago? 2.5 weeks ago. It's pretty good. Most awkward one. How you been, Trooper? How's your week gone? Never get a boner again. No, you'd have to get like those special like balloon ones, when people have like broken penises. Get like an implant to make it artificially hard. Yeah, so far so good. It's annoying. Sadly, I had to pay like 1 more month on my tenancy on my old place because I had to like pay rent and announce that it was my last month of paying rent, or something like that. But everything's out there. I'm gonna go around there tomorrow just to give it one final clean, and then I'll probably hand my keys over like in like mid-December. See, but it's so far so good. I'm tempted to like upgrade the internet in this place because I'm not 100% certain about it yet.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
You're gonna tell your landlord this week you're moving out? You're gonna like give a month's notice, apparently. At least that's what mine did. Because I said I was gonna move out like weeks ago, and they were like, you have to give me 2 months notice. I'm 2 months. 2 months? No. And then he was like, oh, wait, no, it's 1 month. I was like, fuck. So I had to pay rent. It's annoying. My cocks are flopping. Man. Those are the suppository pills, right?
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good.
Feb.
He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Wait, Ben, are you saying Tina is popping around your work for a brew? Also, like visitors at a prison or something? Booked a week off for it, yeah. Well, yeah, because like moving in December, you ain't got no chance of booking a week off. That's why I did the move like start November. I mean, I always have a week off in November, just before Christmas peak, but yeah, like it's good to do it just before or just after, you know. Anybody in the chat took advantage of the Black Friday or any of the Christmas sales that have happening at the moment?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
That sucks.
A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Yeah. Luckily, we got a bit of extra money coming in. I mean, cohabitation, dual income, but also attendance bonus at work. You know, no, we don't. At my company, we don't do Christmas bonuses. We do attendance bonuses during the Christmas period. So you know, to add a bit of layer of stress to the stressful Christmas time work period, we're gonna have attendance bonuses. So if you're like a few minutes late or whatever, you lose track of time, or a mistake is made on the punch in, punch out system that we have, you lose your bonus, and that sucks. I think there should be like, I mean, yeah, have an attendance bonus, sure, but like have a flat bonus for everybody. You know what I mean? Like we've been here all fucking year. Some of us more years than others. You know, like the supervisors and shift managers, they get a bonus regardless of what, you know, if they turn up or not. You know.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
I know. but I'm not gonna bet she's on our side just because Benezia didn't hug her enough. I'll keep an eye on her. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but, I'm concerned about the aliens. Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens? Oh no. Oh no no. Space racist. Let's shut her down immediately. Yeah, the first day off flying is precious, you know. I'm surprised you even do anything. Like after the fact, like I usually, you know, it's not for me. It's nice to sleep, not be able to. It's just nice to sleep for as long as possible, and not go straight to bed. And Kira's even worse than I am, because like she'll like stay up like until midday, and then sleep for like 20 hours. It's ridiculous. Like I don't think she'll be up until like until like 20 hours from now.
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Fucking cunt. Fucking space racists. Hell out of here.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We can probably buy... Oh wait, no, he hasn't restocked yet. Might be an idea to buy a new set of armor. Oh, it's only rank 6. You know what? We'll probably sell that later. Buy that later. Need to make a load of money because there are some stuff up. There's some stuff I want to buy later on anyway. If it's in stock. Okay, another thingamabob. Talizola.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's your problem?
Never mind. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Okay, that was a bit too mean. Let's dial it back a bit.
I didn't mean to snap at you. What's wrong?
I don't know. Your
ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
I need my crew to be in top form. I can't have you daydreaming about going home.
Don't worry, Shepard. I know what's at stake. If we don't stop Saren, I won't have a home to go back to. I'll be ready when you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Okie doke. That's us done then. Let me just change the audio settings, I think. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I've had times where I've like stayed up like ridiculously long on the first night. I mean, sometimes it's like it feels like you've wasted a day. Honestly, like you have 4 days off and you blink, you're already halfway through your 3rd day, and you're like, Jesus Christ, how long did I sleep? 16 hours? Fuck. Kind of feel a little bit guilty, you know. It happens. It happens to us all though, at some point. Alright, let's go to the Citadel now. That's where we need to be. Because every time, well, not every time, but when you do your first mission, first main quest, yeah, the Citadel somewhat gets rearranged. So there's got a few like side missions that have unlocked. That are only exclusive on your second visit, and I think you know there's only 3 stages of the Citadel. There's the first visit at the start of the game, second visit, which is after doing at least 1 mission, and then the 3rd visit is when you're impounded. I'll bring these jackasses along with us. Just for the hell of it.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I'll try and make her as invincible as possible, even though I probably won't bring her along for anything.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And yeah, first things first, we got Kilovich waiting to chew us out. I think we've got some codex entries. Yeah, look at that. Oh, got a nice level on it as well. What do we do next? I think I was leveling up dampening next, I believe. Because explosion radius is always lovely. Also, being able to suppress enemy powers is going to be very useful to us. I don't know what I was leveling up for Caden. I don't think it was first aid. The state don't even give us the any extra. Doesn't give us any extra cooldown. Stasis completely useless to us. I'd say stasis is only good if you've got the Bastion evolution, but that's only available on Sentinels and Adepts. I guess Bro? Could max out Barrier. Give him survivability, but maybe Throw might be a good idea. Okay, we'll just level up Throw. The point where he has advanced Throw, and then even work our way to Lift. And for Ashley, she can have more combat armor, make her tanky. I could have sworn we could have scanned up here, unless that's tied to game progression. It's like walk past.
10 At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I wasn't keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat. And I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things bass-ackwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to kick ass? Oh yeah.
We showed the Council something they hadn't thought of with our fighter carriers. You may disapprove of Normandy, but she's just another way we're outthinking them.
That assumes Normandy's technologies can become practical in the future. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Douche. And we're gonna get 2 fucking renegade points for that. Which is annoying, because we had like a load of like rare intimidate options we had there, but...
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle and his cultists refused to surrender and were killed in the resulting firefight.
Yeah, fucking Major Kyle. Just shot him Nearly flew out of his bloody shoes. Oh no. Kill.
Commander Shepard? Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that we're able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform, and if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
Oh god, that funk.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Renegade. Yeah. And we get our quest reward for that at the end when we get a phone call from Hackett.
One sec, looking you up. Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah, we can like buy pistols and stuff. Probably hand them off to other characters. Actually, you know what? No, I'm spending money on myself before I spend my money on other people. I'm a selfish boy like that. Let's have a look. Unique item. Buy our licenses. There we go. That seems like the most sensible thing to do, right? Okay, what we got here? We've got the pregnant woman. We got another quest for the journalist, and also we can hand in missions over at Citadel Tower. We'll do this one first.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
How smooth is the dialogue? It depends on what options, and so it feels sometimes like some conversations feel like they were designed to be done Paragon only or Renegade only, but it's quite smooth for the most part.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Although I will say some of the animations in the conversation is a bit repetitive because like they just have like these preset hand motions and body motions that you'll see constantly. It kind of reminds me of like the old Resident Evil games where you just see the same body animations in different cutscenes.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Anybody could get into the control room. You just walk down a corridor and it's done.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad. It's like one of the things. If you notice it, it can't like. It's one of the things. It's like watching a film and there's a continuity error. Like you spot it, and it's like, you know. Same with Mass Effect 1 and 2, and I think 3 has it, but I haven't played 3 that much. Where you see the same like physical animations, like reskinning a cutscene with different and having a different dialogue. Weird.
Commander, any word on my missing men?
I found them. Well, what was left of them. They ran into a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
And yeah, there's the there's the Baines storyline. Hits a complete dead end.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Guess that's that quest done with. And we could turn in the privateer's quest. I just used to bar. Yeah, like the lifts. Yeah. A lot of places do that, like disguise loading areas.
Any news? Did you find my brother?
As like elevators and stuff. It's pretty good. And even if it's like a transitional one where it's like, you know, a bar loading screen, like, you know, it's something like an animated wallpaper, which is pretty cool. I kind of miss the loading bars though, the bar at the bottom of the screen. Because sometimes you get a game that just stops loading, but you don't know. You don't know. You think, oh, this is taking forever. Let me open up Task Manager. Not responding. Oh, okay, thanks, game. Thanks for letting me know.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
False hope doesn't do anybody any good.
Maybe. But sometimes I think false hope is better than no hope at all.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil doors.
I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
I mean, they don't even take that. They don't even take that much time either. It's I know it's a loading screen, but it's also a very stylistic choice. I know when Code Veronica and came out on Dreamcast and PS2, like you didn't even need those doors for loading screens by that point, but they were like still there, like as a stylistic choice. I think same with Resident Evil 0 on GameCube. All right, let's see. We'll go to the wards access. Because I believe I picked the Spacer origin. We're gonna have to do our unique origin quest is gonna be in the ward access. Oh no, wait, this is Space. Oh, is it Spacer? No, this is Spacer. Yeah.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
There he is, Zabaleta.
Hey, you're that shepherd kid. Hey, been a long time, huh?
Have we met?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
Yeah, retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal. You know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right? You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot. Thanks for the credits, kid. No Batarians come here, you know. That's good. Good. You ever just sit and watch people?
Never been a real fan of crowds.
All right. And we can actually go back to the Normandy and actually phone up our mother to verify, that this guy is actually, who he says he is.
Technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property. You say the game of words in the game of chair, playing the game of game. Good job. Calling my mum. How you doing, Twisty? Hope you're having a good day. Good weekend. It's Saturday, innit? Saturday night. Saturday night, dance, I like the way you move. It's party time. Da, 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 da. Ba-dee-dee-um, dee-dee-dee-um, ba-dee-dee-doo.
Night fever, night fever. Ooh. Pizza. Kind of pizza.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
All right, Petrovsky.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
Ooh, meat feast.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
5 ads. It's fucking 90 seconds, you bum.
Is this man harassing you, ma'am?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Yeah, she has. I made it so she had huge lips. Yeah, meat feast is nice. 5 ads. What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking complain about ads. Yeah, it's 90 seconds of ads every hour. Like, you already know this. You don't like it, you ad block or subscribe. That's all I can say.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her will not bring your brother back.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
You're afraid you'll lose the baby just like you lost your brother.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Cuppa time. You should have just you instead of complaining about the fucking ads, you should have just got off your ass and made your cup of tea during the ad break. Goddamn idiot. Okay. What are we up to? Okay, we're gonna go to the embassies now. Eating without a drink on hand? What? Oh, come on now, what are you doing? Presidium. So embassies. Ah, dear. I'm gonna go talk to Nasana. We could have done her quest early, but didn't really feel like it.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Okay. Okay, so we got that side quest done. Again, we could have completed the quest before even telling her. Still doing? Yeah, yeah. To be fair, this isn't as long-winded as the first visit. Also, hello, Insomniaxis. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. How's your Saturday going? How was your Thanksgiving? What else are we up to? Okay, so we got that done. We need to go to the wards to talk to dipshit. Actually, I think I need to go to the med clinic as well to
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you.
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Did we do anything?
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
No ETs, no big meal with the wife.
Most excellent.
Popping around. I don't know if you have.
Will find something pleasing.
I don't know if you have like siblings or nieces and nephews. Okay, he sells fuck all. Ooh,
hey,
nice.
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Yeah, I do. Look at the way he's staring at me. He's a simp. For this.
You were too busy to talk last time, but that's not a problem. I know you're busy being the first human Spectre and all.
There's a lot going on right now. Is there something I can do for you?
This will be fast. I just wanted you to know what a big fan I am, and I was wondering if I could get a picture.
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
There's not even a camera model in this game.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Good lord. I only let him take the picture because I thought it'd be a dialogue option afterwards where I could threaten him.
Yes, human. You need something, yes? Oh, you will be pleased.
Human armors. Okay, we got Liberator, Krogan, Heavy Krogan. Oh wait, that's a set rank 7. We can actually put 2 mods on it, but I don't think we've leveled up. We haven't leveled up enough to give Rex the extra
Yes, human. You need. Oh, you will be pleased.
to equip heavy armor. I like how the non-human armor is still appear in the general section. Seems kind of doom. For your wife's grandma, yeah, that's nice of you. That's really nice of you. Made me think about Christmas dinner, though I don't know what I'm having or what I'm doing for Christmas yet. If I'm going to the parents' place, staying here, or not. Look, my missus thought of like hosting Christmas dinner, but I don't know. I like the I want my roast beef, my roast lamb and gravy, and vegetarian Christmas dinner does not sound all appealing to me. Okay, let's see if we can buy any Medicel upgrades.
Yes, Commander. Is there something?
Let me take a look.
Of course.
Medical. Okay, no, we can't. Oh, wait, this one has power cooldown and health regen. We could buy this. Hang on a minute. 6 digits. Oh, that's expensive as fuck. It's tempting to buy this though because of the health. Well, the health regen is okay, but the 15% power cooldown is definitely handy. Now we'll skip it. We'll skip this. We'll find it out in the wild eventually. Now we need to go to CSEC. Actually, you know what? We'll take the elevator. I'm trying to think. Is there another quest I need to do? I think so. We'll take the elevator in case we get like a news report that gives us a quest. Oh, useless holiday. I get you. I get you. You said about all holidays, like Halloween, Christmas. You know, we have bonfire night. Oh wait, this is the elevator. I thought for some reason this was like just an entryway to the elevator. 4th of July. Easter. I mean, all holidays are useless.
Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Well, at least, yeah, I guess the Thanksgiving, yeah, but that's because, like, if Thanksgiving, I mean, Thanksgiving is just it's just basically a fucking meal, isn't it? Like everybody, family get together. Let's spend like hours, you know, days even, like prepping and cooking and making food, and then we have to clean up afterwards, and then we have to go to the shops for Black Friday sale. No, it is a bit of a shit show. At least Halloween, it's like, okay, it's candy, costumes, and general shenanigans. I could have sworn there was a computer in here that we could hack for a quest. Chelik. Who's this? CSEC officer.
Hello, Commander. Can't help you right now. Been to Fluxus yet?
Huh. Oh, he's the, Oh, wait, I think he's the CSEC officer that...
Sorry, Commander. I'm just waiting for a report from my...
Well, that talks to the Volus. I wonder, maybe there's an option to talk to him after the Volus, like when that quest is active. I never actually tried. Alright, put down this bug. And that's that. Back to the thing, like that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, I like the eating. I mean, here's the thing, like, Thanksgiving is great for the people who just turn up to someone else's house and eats, and each drinks, has a, you know, and likes being around their own family. But if you don't fill those free tick boxes, check boxes, whatever. No. Presidium. Citadel Tower. There we are. Yeah, I mean, I don't do Thanksgiving. We don't do Thanksgiving over here, but just commercialized. I mean, what isn't commercialized at this point? I mean, look at Christmas. I don't even believe in God, and we celebrate Christmas because it's like, yeah, I'm from it. There's no Thanksgiving in the United Kingdom.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
I asked about Thanksgiving because, you know, you're American, and most of the people in the chat so far have been European based. I know there's like, Trooper came in here earlier. I guess I don't know if he's still lurking. Trooper, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm going to show this to my publisher.
Yeah, I've already bought presents for the missus. I haven't bought presents for the parents. So I don't really buy presents because I usually can't afford it. You know, it's one of them. I always feel kind of bad. Wards, Presidium. Okay, let's go back to CSEC now. We've turned in that mission. I guess we could we could finish. Oh god, it takes so long because you have to go through these elevators. You know, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do the spacer. I'll finish up the spacer mission. But yeah, my weekend's going so far so good. I should be able to afford presents this year.
Kit has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I just don't know what the hell I'd get. I've always been bad at gift giving because it's like, one, I either can't afford it, or two, I just don't know what the hell to get. I'm good at buying gifts for myself, but for other people, not too great.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
The weekend's gone so far. Like I said, I woke up
Commanding officer is aboard.
this morning,
Presley stands
this evening.
relieved.
My wife is making presents. Oh, she does arts and crafts. What kind of stuff? Candle. Oh, she's candle maker. That's kind of popular. Like I find with actually, like I don't know how old your wife is, but I'd say like, you know, I'll just say general stereotype here. Facebook mums, like, you know, knitting, crochet, whatever, candles, that kind of stuff, you know, jewelry. My mum got into that as well. I don't mind candles. I actually like candles. Okay, comm terminal.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Forget it. I'm busy too. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
He's a bum on the Citadel. He said he knew you and hit me up for money.
I'm sorry. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
Huh. My mum's name is Hannah.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He snapped after seeing what happened down there.
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Alright, thanks, Ma. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, I don't... Oh, Presley, you two? Okay, you guys... Did Joker put you up to this?
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't talk to you, though. I will talk to you guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm not. If you're not down from there when I next get back on this ship, I swear to God. Let's bring. Let's bring these guys around. Why not?
Equalizing interior pressure.
Basically my fuck buddies, aren't they? Dampening. Okay, got max dampening. Encryption. God damn, I don't want to... I have to, like, invest all them points just to get to Overload, which would definitely help him with his... Well, actually, no, he's got shield. He's got shield boost survivability. Fuck it, why not? He'll be fine.
With exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
But yeah, that's the what we're doing right now is the spacer mission. So if you're raised on spaceships, you come across a homeless guy in the wards access corridor. If you're Earthborn, you actually encounter some gangster.
Your biotic skills are extremely impressive, Lieutenant. I rarely see anyone with your level of ability.
I've always held back a little when I used my powers on living targets. Fear of hurting someone, I guess. But after what I saw on Eden Prime, I'm not holding back anymore. Not against a Geth, not against anyone.
You're shit. You don't even have singularity. To be fair, he's okay in Mass Effect 3. He has Reeve. And he's one of the, I guess, I think it's a quote from the game. He's one of the few humans that knows Reeve. Or Shepard is amazing, so Shepard can learn Reeve as well as a loyalty talent, bonus talent, whatever. But yeah, to go with Earthborn, you get like a gangster outside of Korra's den. That's, and if you're a colonist, there's like a hostage situation next to the Normandy that you can do. And as far as I know, I think like the spacer backstory is the only one where you actually have parents that are alive. Because I think with the colonist origin, you...
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
But yeah, like the colonist backstory, you know, your entire family was killed, I guess, or whatever. Earthborn, I think you were like grew up on the streets, so that suggests you were like a Oliver Twist orphan look kind of kid. So Spacer is pretty much the only one where you have parents, and like each. So you got like two types of origins for Shepard when you create a character. You got your how you were raised, which was like Spacer, colonist, or Earthborn, and then you got like your service origin where it's like you could be a sole survivor, which gives you the Corporal Tombs mission, or not gives you, but like has the Corporal Tombs mission, which is tied to the sole survivor. You have the War Hero, which is tied to Major Kyle, and you've got the Ruthless, which is tied to the weird bomb that's planted underground. Can't remember what, some random fucking guy, which they changed from a human to a Turian in the Legendary Edition for whatever reason.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. Do you really want to get over what you saw?
What? You think I drink because I like lying in the gutter? If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
No one understands why. Oh no. Oh no.
You want to play the martyr, whine to the other bums. You want to get better, try the Veterans Office. We've got 7 million vets. Someone else has been through this.
You don't want to help? Fine. I'll go to the damn VAO. Got nothing else to do but talk about my feelings. You got a smart mouth, kid. Funny how your mom never mentioned that. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Yay, look at that. All for the price of a little bit of renegade points and whatnot. Oh dear. Okay, when we get out of here, we're pretty much done. Picked up our quests. Although I say we're done, we can, as soon as we hit the galaxy map, we'll get our renegade points for the news report.
Investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
We've got we got like Dahlia, we got that mission unlocked. That's about it really. We can pick up more missions from from the next planet anyway, which I think I'll do. I'll do a main quest first, so we've got a collection of side quests to do all back to back. We also have the DLCs, Bring Down the Sky and Pinnacle Station. I think I'll do Bring Down the Sky. Well, level 30 might be a good time to do Bring Down the Sky, because you can get like some good Omni tools on that mission. In fact, we're not far from leveling up. We could. I don't know what order I want to do stuff. I kind of wanted to make like because the way I'm ordering these or segmenting these these streams is like, you know, main quest for one video, talkie for one video, but I've put side quests in a bulk for the most part. World locations. Could do Pinnacle Station next. You don't actually get that many XP, that much XP for it.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Think about Pinnacle Station is that last mission is pretty damn hard. And the reward for completing it is basically a place to dump all your money. And I think it's like for, you know, people who have more money than sense. You know, that sort of deal.
Stands relieved.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Pinnacle Station. Why not?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
I don't have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, let's zoom out. Pinnacle Station, because we're pit with Bring Down the Sky, we have to commit to that. I mean, Bring Down the Sky might be a better choice to do first. But I want to like be a decent level because the loot is somewhat leveled. You do get some Omni tools though for it. Some decent Omni tools.